today?
Good, and you?
I'm okay, thank you. So today is the 13th. So today, I'm going to be asking about your dietary habits today.
Yeah.
So before I start, asking you about your diet and all of that kind of, surveys and stuff, what's your dietary goal like?
To improve my blood sugar levels.
Yeah.
Being diabetic, type 2 diabetic.
Is there anything else for your dietary goals?
And reducing fat, so improve, reduce, I've got fatty liver, so
reduce
fatty foods.
unhealthy foods.
Yeah.
Yep, and do you have any special dietary requirements like diseases,
So
allergies?
type 2 diabetes.
Okay, so basically I'm going to be asking you a few questions about how much servings of food you eat in a day. And I'm going to explain to you an example.
Yeah.
Like one serve, vegetables. Like I explain to you an example.
Yes.
So I'm just going to run it through for you and explain it to you. So how many serves of vegetables do you eat per day? So one serve of vegetables is like 1/2 cup of vegetables or 1/2 cup of cooked lentils or half medium potato or 1 tomato. So
We bet 2 serves.
2 to 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question is how much serves of fruit do you eat per day? So like example, one medium banana or an apple or 2 small apricots or 1 cup of diced can of fruit or a half cup of fruit juice.
So about 3 to 4.
So 2 to 3.
Sometimes a bit more lately.
Okay, so how much serves of bread and cereal do you eat per day? So an example of 1 serve of bread and cereal is an example of 1 slice of bread or half medium of a bread roll or half cup of pasta or half cup of porridge or 1/4 cup of muesli. Like how
Yes,
much
about
serves?
3.
Alright, next question I'm going to ask you is how much sort of dairy do you usually eat per day? So there's basically like 1 cup of milk, 2 slices of cheese, half cup of ricotta.
So it'll be about 3 to 4.
Alright, how much serves of meat do you usually eat per day? So example, 65 grams of lean meat or 80 grams of chicken or fish, or like beans that's cooked, tofu, peanut butter. Okay. Alright, so the next question I'm going to be asking you right now is about the bad choices per week.
Yeah.
So the example of these bad choices is like 2 scoops of ice cream, donuts, chocolates, soft drink, the pies, hot chips, like 12 hot chips, that's not really great. Like beers, and wine is
So about 4 serves.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
So
But not every day, so yeah.
yeah, so basically what I'm looking at is serving for the vegetables. You're probably meant to be having 5 serves of vegetables per day because it's important to have that intake of vegetables per day, because it will help you, increase that vegetable. So maybe increase more intake of the vegetables as well. Okay, the fruit is pretty good, I could say, but also maybe improve it to 2 serves, which you're doing, which is great.
Yeah.
So you're having 2 serves of fruit per day.
It's about, I'm having a lot, about 4 serves of fruit.
Okay. So the serves of grains You're a bit on the lower side of the bread, so you're meant to have.
I'm back from the breads.
So you're meant to have 5 serves per day of grains.
Okay.
Because it's very important to have, you know.
Oh, to have that for morning tea.
For like the rice and stuff, because that's a very important carbs to your dietary kind of thing, because you need those carbs, you know, even if you want to lose weight and change your diet, it's important to have those healthy carbs rather than, you know, reducing it, because reducing the carbs is not pretty healthy, because you can actually gain probably more fat or something like that. Dairy, you're meant to have 2.5 serves, and it's good you're having like 2 serves.
I'm having yogurts, maybe cut back on the cheese. I think I have to.
Yep. So maybe when it comes to dairy, maybe have just say half cup of ricotta with something with bread. Or with pasta.
Yep, sure.
Because having so much dairy, like 3 serves, is not really healthy as well. Because having that much dairy can, sometimes you can react to bloating and it can intolerate. Okay. The meat, you will need to have 2 serves, and I can see you're only having 1 serve. So it's important to have that kind of alternative of meat, especially with protein, because if you're very low on meat, you can become with low iron, and you can get very tired because you're not having enough meat. Because I can see you're not having enough meat, and it's very important to have more meat because it'll keep you more full.
Yes.
And when you don't have enough meat, you can just become more hungry and just want those bad foods.
Yeah.
That's why I would suggest for you to probably increase your meat and have 2.5 serves of meat when you're having, like, you know, lunch and dinner.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. The next thing I would suggest about the bad choices that you're having per week, I would suggest for you to decrease it, because having 4 to 6 serves per week with those bad choices is not really great for your health, especially for your type 2 diabetes. When you're having, like, example, chocolate or a donut, it can actually increase your sugars, especially when you're a diabetic. Especially also with soft drink, maybe have 1 can of soft drink, like just 1 per week, rather than having, you know, let's say
2 a day,
or like 4 cans of coconut sugar, because that, like, even though it might say coconut sugar, there could be some sugars in that can. And also with cakes, like when you're out with birthdays and stuff, maybe have that once a week rather than increasing it to say like 10 serves per week, because that's not very healthy. So I would suggest to have it around 2 to 3 servings per day. And do you need referral? No. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions about your dietary or anything like that?
No, I'm aware of what I need to do to control the diabetes.
Yeah, because it's very important that, especially when you're making those bad choices, you need to be careful how much sugar you're having that day as well. And you just need to be careful, you know, because having 4 to 6 servings per day is just not healthy, you know. It's very important to have 0 to 3 servings per week, especially if you want to improve your healthy diet and stuff as well.
Thank you.